After leaving North Carolina, Janelle Brown shares her unexpected response to Cody's redivision of Coyote Pass. When Cody Brown redistributed the Coyote Pass land, Janelle Brown of Sister Wives had an unexpected response. She and Cody had 6 children together, were in a polygamous relationship for about 30 years, and made significant financial investments in the Coyote Pass property. Regretfully, Cody's intentions for the land were significantly changed by his separation from Janelle, Christine, and Mary. Janelle and Mary sought legal assistance as a result of Cody's growing reluctance to divide the property among his ex-wives. But as of April 2025, Robin, Mary, Cody, and Janelle all hold equal shares of the property. It was anticipated that Janelle would react to the Coyote Pass property partition on social media, but she shocked everyone by concentrating more on her relationships and personal life than on the Coyote Pass controversy. Janelle recently shared a picture of herself and her boys, whom she visited in Las Vegas, eating at the well-known eatery, The Guest House, on Instagram. Instead of talking about the property partition or her future plans, Janelle seemed excited to be with her children and called her dinner amazing. Despite mentioning her impending journey to Flagstaff, Arizona, Janelle's primary concern is still her kids and not the land. According to Janelle's Instagram post, she is following through on her detoxification efforts. She had said earlier in 2025 that she would start over this year. According to Janelle, she would purge herself of any unpleasant circumstances, drama, and people in favor of things that make her happy and at peace. Janelle's latest vacation to Las Vegas seems to have been focused on her kids. She is happy about the irreplaceable moments she was able to spend with them, which are so valuable that they cannot be purchased with money. Getting her due share of the Coyote Pass land is certain to make Janelle happy. She doesn't appear overly desperate, though, which suggests that she has been happier lately. Janelle was worried that she wouldn't receive her fair part of the Coyote Pass last year, and she even considered taking Cody to court to acquire her piece of the property. Her recent excursions to Utah and Las Vegas indicate that she is no longer as excited about the property, and is instead more concerned with spending time with her loved ones. Things that are important to Janelle are bringing her joy. She doesn't appear to be too worried about Coyote Pass, even if she intends to visit Flagstaff after Las Vegas. Janelle has tweeted more about her emotions than anything else in recent months. Experiences are more important to Janelle than material possessions, as evidenced by her recent trip to attend her nephew's wedding and her cruise vacation with Christine. She will undoubtedly cleanse and find long-lasting serenity with her new perspective on life. When the Coyote Pass controversy is finally settled, maybe the Sister Wives cast member will continue to be content. But in the midst of the ongoing Coyote Pass controversy and the arrival of a new family member, Janelle Brown finally shared why she came back to Flagstaff after her arduous journey to North Carolina. Janelle has been sharing real-time updates of her life on Instagram, even though Sister Wives Season 19 will pick up with her still residing in Flagstaff before her big relocation. In order to be prepared for the next phase of her life with her children nearby, Janelle was prepared to leave Cody Brown and their neighborhood after 30 years of marriage. The trip will probably be beneficial for Janelle because she will have plenty of time to reflect. Janelle recently returned to Flagstaff to finally move her belongings out of the family property, as she disclosed in a new set of Instagram posts that included a story and a grid post. In Flagstaff, I had one final storage unit. The Sister Wives star thanked pals for bringing the extra help and said, "It was a lot of the little things that just didn't fit into the U-Haul." Although they may be sad to see her go, Janelle's pals said they are so proud and happy for the progress she is making and are excited for her to go on a road trip alone. In recent writings, Janelle has made it apparent that she is content to settle down in North Carolina, where she co-owns Tata Farms with her daughter Madison Brush. However, she is also eager to put an end to the drama that her Flagstaff house caused. With some of her possessions now residing in a Flagstaff storage facility, Janelle's recollections of her final years with the Brown family probably endure, even though her time in Arizona wasn't entirely negative. Janelle was probably prepared to go on with her life after she had finally settled into her North Carolina house. Now that her things are finally packed, Janelle will on a solo road trip to reflect on the past few years of her life. Janelle will undoubtedly think back on the untimely death of her son Garrison Brown, but she'll also probably be thinking about how she was able to move on after her marriage to Cody fell apart. The vacation will probably be beneficial for Janelle because she will have ample opportunity to reflect and come to the realization that she is finally leaving Arizona permanently since Coyote Pass has not materialized. Even though Janelle is prepared to move on from the past, she will be thinking a lot while her final possessions from Flagstaff go to North Carolina. It can take some time for Janelle to process the feelings of finally moving her belongings out of the long-standing Brown family home, even though she always tries her hardest to move on. The Sister Wives star might be grateful for the opportunity to think back on her past going forward, as Janelle may carry more emotional weight in Flagstaff than she expected. But when Maddie Brown decided on a name for her child, she paid homage to her late brother, Garrison Brown. On Saturday, March 15, Maddie posted on Instagram, saying, "Miss Amelia Estelle Brush has finally made her grand entrance, and it was definitely worth the wait. Our lovely girl kept us all waiting, but when she finally decided it was time, she wasted no time at all. She was born on March 14th, and she was flawless. We are totally enamored with our newest little love," the TLC star said. Later, in the comments area of Maddie's post, a social media user conjectured about Amelia's name's origins, stating, "I love her name, especially Estelle. Since Estelle means star in Latin, is it a nod to Garrison?" That month, she posted on Instagram, "Mental health is so important. Additionally, I believe we don't discuss it enough. We don't do enough, in my opinion, to raise awareness. It wasn't a lack of love or bullying that Garrison experienced. It had to do with mental wellness. And because I believe that mental health and self-care are not enough discussed in a way that others can comprehend, I will keep talking about them until I am exhausted." She went on to say, "Additionally, social media is a fake. A highlight reel is what it is." Because he was comparing himself to things on social media, Garrison used to feel like he wasn't doing enough. I don't think that's true, and I think we should keep that in mind. Since then, the Brown family has been open about dealing with their loss. In October 2024, Janelle exclusively told Us Weekly, "Every day is a day. You simply take each day and each moment as it comes. We have persisted in our efforts to remember and commemorate him." According to Christine Brown, who was also Cody's former spouse, their entire family had wonderful memories of Garrison, she added to Us. Christine remarked, "We were extremely fortunate to have him in our lives, and he will be missed every day." Janelle also talked candidly about her grief for Garrison earlier this month. But there are two potential explanations for Cody Brown's recent action that appeared to be out of character. He divided the Brown family's Coyote Pass property. There are two possible explanations: unselfish and self-serving. In the most recent season, Cody is arguing with his ex-partners about what happened to Coyote Pass. That land is a battlefield for families. What began as a utopian vision of a family living on 4 separate pieces of property, each with their own house, became a representation of the dysfunction of plural families. No one was content with the polygamous condition, thus Coyote Pass had to die as a dream. Although polygamy created amazing children and a forever bond between Cody and Robin Brown, it was a hard and painful experience for the Browns. In addition to financial difficulties, the patriarch did not show the other women the same kind of devotion. According to Janelle Brown, she kept the books, while Cody handled the purse strings. Petty arguments connected to an imbalance of power resulted from this dynamic. Because Cody was heavily affected by Robin, the non-Robin women felt powerless to make financial decisions. At first, Instagram user Starcasm_A claimed that Cody had paid $10 to transfer ownership of a smaller parcel at Coyote Pass to Mary Brown and Janelle. But as can be seen above, a correction has been made by the magazine. It seems that new information has surfaced, and Cody did give those two ex-partners extra. 4 Browns now control the 2 larger lots, which have unique acreage. They're splitting the 2 same-sized smaller lots. The new redivision did not provide ownership to sister wives Christine Brown, who returned her share to the family. Although Cody hasn't given an explanation, it's likely that he made this significant choice to steer clear of future issues. Although this is only conjecture, I think Cody is attempting to evade a legal dispute over the property, which is worth about $880,000 based on some information that has surfaced. He claimed to have possessed 97% of the large sum of change before redistributing ownership of the lots for $10. Cody was essentially sitting on a property that may fetch a higher price than its assessed worth. Theoretically, he might have been sitting on $1 million home, but Janelle, who has been candid about quitting the spiritual union due to financial difficulties, was miserable in a tiny rented apartment during Sister Wives Season 19. After a divorce and the awful loss she's experiencing, Janelle, who started her Tata Farms business, wants to start over. Since they no longer trust Cody, Mary and Janelle have discussed hiring attorneys to get their just compensation. They will receive far more money when the property is sold now that Cody has given them a greater degree of ownership. This might seriously discourage them from filing a lawsuit. Cody might believe that by doing this, he will be able to avoid significant problems and inconveniences. He might not be incorrect. Above, through the heated circumstances in the video clip, Cody and Robin publicly discuss their marital issues. Happy couples don't publicly display their problems in this way. Instead of sharing their stormy existence together with the public, they choose to keep their problems to themselves. Although Cody and Robin are likely not past the point of no return, they have had difficulties, which suggests that Cody might be trying to find a method to make things better. Giving his ex-partners Mary and Janelle more ownership of the Coyote Pass property would be one way for him to eventually sell it and be rid of the whole situation. Perhaps Cody believes that things can improve if he allows his ex-partners to gain actual money from the sale, instead of splitting the revenues from a pitiful 3%. Robin might respect and love him more if she agrees with his choice. Happy couples don't live weird lives where they constantly argue with their ex-partners. It isn't typical at all. In fact, it's an indication of serious interpersonal issues. Cody may have made a wise choice by acting in a gentlemanly manner because of this. Even if it costs him money, he is attempting to make peace. Even for a man like Cody, who previously declared bankruptcy, there are some things that are more important than money. Therefore, it's possible that the breakup and Robin's problems are helping Cody grow as a person and realize that life is too short to be wasting it arguing with others. Season 20 stars of Sister Wives Robin and Cody aren't as content as they once were. Cody used to seem so carefree when they were together. He was obviously in it for the long run and at peace with his partner. He may be afraid of losing Robin, whom he loves. His decisions are typically influenced by his desire to win Robin over. He may have occasionally done horrible things to try to please her, but it appears that times are shifting. The sister wives for his ex-partners, Cody Brown has done something truly kind. The proceeds from a possible Coyote Pass sale may be used to reinvest in their companies, spend quality time with their loved ones, or furnish their houses with some lovely accents. In fact, Janelle wants to construct on a piece of land in North Carolina. Since this house is just for her, she believes it will be fantastic. Most likely, it will be. Kudos to you, Cody, for truly caring about the women that supported you and helped you reach your objectives for decades. There isn't a more polite method for me to let them know they are valued. The Sister Wives stars are extremely special women since they have children with you. Greetings and welcome to my channel, dear viewers. I'm Sabrina. I hope you're having a great day. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video.